So I'm going to start building his computer now, so I'm going to put everything together on top of the motherboard case first, so we can just slot it in. So I have done the CPU already, which is not fair because I said building it in the video, but okay. He's scared that if I take it out I'll blow it up. I love confidence in people. Okay, so you should start, on this motherboard you should start from DIMM 1, so DIMM 1 is right at the front. It's only got a single slot that comes down because it actually has a lock slot, so you have to just make sure it line up with the gap in between and go in nicely, like I'm not doing. Make sure it clips on the left, on the right first, my right, your left, and then hear the locking noise. So work your way inwards. Don't go for the second slot because that you use the third slot. So it's 1, 3. I believe it's 7 and 5 on this motherboard that we need to use. A quad channel helps from the right way round. You just found out what happens when it's the wrong way round. It doesn't go in because the nudge doesn't match up with the nudge on the board. That's 16 gig. If you wanted to go to 32, it's quite easy. Same if you wanted to go to the next level, it's 48. So that's the memory and the CPU installed. We now want to put the fan on. So we want to really build the fan separately first. So need. So I might actually look at the instructions for this. It might be weird, but I believe it just holds the. Shouldn't be too hard. Right, we have 6 million tons of stuff, but we can't find the instruction manual. So I just want to now to put the fan on. So it is a sort of clip-based thing. God, why did I make it so complicated, right? LGA 2011 uses plates. Plate, so it's this one. So that goes across it, and these lock over, and so. You can see that. So they go across like that. To lock it in. Let's put the fan on now. Wow, that was such a good guess. It's untrue. Be aware the instruction manual is useless. Sorry, very useful. It doesn't tell you how to put this on unless I'm just completely blind. So if you do find it, don't laugh at me now. Well, that's the only thing I could see. Look, the fitting thing there. Okay, so don't take the plastic off yet because it's got the thermal compound. You just want to match up where your CPU header actually is on your motherboard, and then you just see what it looks like, how the wire's going to run. So I like the way this is going, and outside the case, I actually want to go that way. Just checking the case, fan flow, airflow. So the air's coming in from the front and it goes out the back through the sort of top 140. So I mean, you can go different directions based on how your air's set up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120,
found the instructions.
Right.
Mount the Be Quiet fan onto the cooler unit using the fan clips.
Ah, right.
Wonderful
Very
instructions.
helpful. Also, what I've just done wrong is, as you guys will make this mistake as well, this is where the air, that tells you where the air is heading. So you don't want the air to go in the other direction. So the front always tells you with the logo in most companies. Locked on. Right, okay, so the next bit we've got to put that in the middle. Let's take this off. That goes in the middle like that. And that goes underneath. The LG2011. Okay, so it's got this, okay, so it uses seat, that's what I thought, because it's hitting, which uses, which number is 8, which is 8, 8's these guys. So you need to be using number 8 in the risers. Are they the smaller or the taller ones? Okay, the smaller ones. Number 8. Screw that in. Shows how often I do air cooling things. Yeah, cool, it is that way. Well, the instructions say the other way, so that's great. Okay. Do need to put these on first. So what screws I mentioned? It's just tight, small ones. So you need to use the small ones like this to install it. Lock them in straight away, tighten it up. So they need to be facing inwards. That's fine. And now we spend about an hour trying to find a screw.
Right, it's there.
Magnetic. For a second. finish tightening the side. And now, just leave that. So let it move around a bit, just so you can move the thermal paste around. And this is probably why you install the fan last. As you can see, you can't mount the other hole. You make countless mistakes like me. People say it's called learning. But make sure you don't tighten it up like I said earlier, because it can move out the other hole out of the way. Be careful how much pressure you apply. Don't tighten it too much either, because it is on top of the CPU, remember? So gradually tighten it. There you go. You should not be able to move easily. Okay, let's put this back on. Oh, I swear we did this before, right? Did we put this on before?
Never.
Third time. There we go. Third time lucky. Line it up. Lock. Last time I used fan. I haven't used a fan in 5 years, I think. Like an upgraded fan, not like the Intel one. Right, okay, so let's connect that up because we will forget. And no post, CPU fan not found. Right, looks a bit better. So let's move this guy out the way. I'm going to look to put the standoffs and the power supply in the case now. This is the R4, Fractual Design R4. So it's an ATX case, so I need to put 6 in. No, it's 9 on an ATX case. I think I can't count. Oh, I recommend getting rid of the shit that's in mild now, taking up all the desk space as well. So don't lose this in case you do decide you want to move to AMD or Intel or smaller socket in future and use it again. So for motherboard standoffs, you need to be using the screws called motherboard standoffs. There you go. Nice to see someone thought it through, isn't it? They've actually labelled it. Oh my god. No, they haven't. But anyway, you're looking at these. Can't go wrong because everything else is black. So you need to hand tighten these in the case. So this might be interesting to see. So start from the corner, can you see? Yep. Hand tighten them. Just for the beginning, all we're going to do is flat. You might want to move it over a bit. Just hold it up, will you? Can you see? Yeah. And here?
Yep. Vibrating. Whom is ringing you?
Of might need to hang it over the side again.
As you've seen to do the rest of them yourself.
Apparently, if you've seen two, you can do it all yourself. Cameraman has got loads of things to do, that's why he doesn't care. Okay, what's that one? Yeah, ATX. actually got written on it. ATX is A, M is micro ATX. And there goes the screw. Oh, is it nice down there?
Oh, it's gone for a knife. You better not needed that.
Don't know what it was. I think it was just a random screw.
It's not a random.
Everything's random.
And get a torch.
How to annoy somebody you bought a computer for. Use the screws. Is it nice down there?
Disgusting. Not the marble.
I should wear pants next time.
Yeah?
Nothing.
Oh, very nice pants.
Oh, thank you. I'm actually going to move this because you clearly cannot see anything and it's annoying for most people, I'm sure. Paid all that money to watch things and you can't see it. That's the computer. You didn't know already. That's the idiot underneath looking for my screw that I lost.
Done it?
An achievement of finding screw. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
It's actually the tightener, I think. It's the tightener for it. Yeah, it is. Never seen one of those before, that's cool. So you can use that to tighten it as a screw. There you go, I was actually going to go get a screwdriver. Sorry, I was actually going to get a pair of pliers. You do it till you hear the sound of everything breaking. Tighten it up. There you go. Hand tighten that one well. There you go. Showing this to me. You don't get these, you take the motherboard off and you get the standoff with it, so it's quite important that it's done. That's actually a really nice tool because you have to use pliers otherwise. Simple way of leaving it. Okay, alright, so let's kick this crap out of the way. Don't need that for the moment. We want to put the I/O shield and the power supply in next. Let's do the I/O shield first. Somewhere. This is your I/O shield. I don't know, can you see anything?
Yeah.
Cameraman spends his time looking at me doing the work. It's like he thinks it's his computer or something.
Ah, smart.
Just so everybody that's done this ever before forgets it. Let's get those out of the way because you don't need that. You want to make as much space as possible for the power cables to go through. Okay, so we will put, because it's a modular power supply, you put what you think you need and you can add and remove as you want. So what's brilliant about this is I can just install it and then select what I want, literally. Thumb screw for ODD. Let's use those in. I like the word thumb screw. Oh crap, it's got power supply screws. They're not quick, it's not quick release then, okay, so you have to use these. You have to use these. It's not quick release. No. Damn you, £59 case. In corners first. Sort of not opposite, but sort of whatever the word I'm looking for is.
Diagonally opposite.
There we go. This is why you have people helping you sometimes. But instead of watching the film, what he likes to do is sit around. He does that in his job anyway, so don't worry. It's nice, it's got, you can see a bit of foam, anti-vibration foam around it. So when the fan spins, you're not going to feel it through the case, which is nice. Again, this fan only spins. I just do a quick unboxing of this. This fan only spins once it receives 50% load. So, I mean, 50% load is doing decent gaming. Okay, so what you do is you don't do what I've just done. You're supposed to actually make sure it's in line first. The top one that needs to go up. The idiot's guide to showing an idiot trying to do things, right?
That's why I got him to do it.
Yeah, if he did it, he'd do it properly, and I don't like it. It's boring. Ooh, fan filter. Just in case you didn't see before, it's got a massive fan filter at the bottom. Well, there's people that love using gas cans to get rid of dust. You're going to be upset.
There'll still be dust in it.
Really?
It's to attract dust, like, I don't understand.
Yeah, but the point is it reduces it. Let's put that back in. I don't know what location you want the hard drives in and stuff. Does it matter to you?
No.
Okay, well, where's the thing there?
Can't see it anyway.
Yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. I'll pull it higher up because then we don't have to hide the length of the cable. Alright. So next stage, you can like that. Let's run the power supply cables.
It's that big bag.
Where is it? Damn, tidying up cable. So many cables. Right, okay. You want your 24-pin ATX power cable. Apparently it's important. It connects in 2 places. So I don't know why actually. Spread it out. That's because it's got different power in it. 3 volt, 5 volt, 12 volt. Let's spread it out a bit. Okay, let's put that in. Run that through the back. At this point, I'm going to take the back off. I might want to lower the. I'm going to work this way from now on. For a little bit. Can you see me?
Mm-hmm.
Nice solid release. Why does it feel like a nice chuckle at everything I say? Solid release. That sounds dirty, wouldn't it?
No, it's just more that whenever you get something, you just put it somewhere random and then forget where you put it.
That's the point, isn't it? Tidying up. Right. Okay. So as it looks confusing because it looks very similar to the PCI Express, but it's not. It's a CPU.
Can't see that. Move it down. There we are.
So you can see the gap, it splits because it becomes a 4-pin instead of an 8-pin, which is the old power requirements or smaller board requirements. Make sure you plug it into the one that says explosive here. Oh, sorry. Make sure you actually plug it in the right way. CPU, 4-pin, plus 4-pin, just the top one on this power supply. Make sure you run that around the back. Safe to say we probably need PCI Express, unless you want to run integrated graphics or something really shit, which is good for a gaming computer. Let's run the PCI Express as well now.
That's not what my laptop has.
PCI Express?
Integrated graphics.
No, it's got a dedicated card, it's just really shit.
Right.
320M, which is like a basic graphics card when it was released. So basically you could say it's integrated graphics. Because the integrated graphics now give the same quality. So if you never heard of a MacBook before, that's what he's got currently. He plays League of Legends, I think, on 2 frames per second.
Nah, the frames are good. It's just that every single graphics option is turned to 0.
Oh, okay, there you go. Just in case you want to see it in PlayStation 1 quality.
Pretty much. No shadows. The water is just flat blue. Animations are turned off for things that aren't relevant to the game.
My phone's probably faster now. It's sad, isn't it? Okay, so this is what I'm going to connect up as well. This is the Corsair link control for the power supply, so you can turn a fan up and just control the monitor the efficiency. And you can control the fan as well. Just I've never done it. Let's make sure we've got everything in there. We can tidy it up in a minute because we just want to make sure everything's in first. Now what we'll do is we're going to lay it flat. Does that make sense? You might have to adjust again. Or just move it so I can't access my screws.
Oh, poor babe.
Oh, all the screws are there. Can you see it?
Yeah. Close enough.
Right, so we're going to take the really expensive, cheap kit, and this is very important. Can you see it? You might have to take this off because
Yeah, I can.
you slide it in. Can you see this side?
No.
Just for this bit. So this is quite important that you do this right, because as you can see, we have got things like that there. We need to make sure that sits underneath and not in it and blocks the port. Now make sure every single one is on top correctly. Now we can start putting the motherboard screws on. What's these guys? Oh. Vibration hard drive screws. Cool. I don't want them. You can test your PC outside the box. Outside the case on the box. Especially important if you're doing water cooling, test it before you actually connect up the water, because that'll be fun. Taking it all apart. But in this case, I mean, in case I'm really shit and blown it up, it should be fine. Oh God, look, I've got the power supply to match with the case theme, look. God, intentional all the way. That is such a high CPU cooler, look at that.
Which direction does the air go?
Well, you got air coming in here, and it goes like that.
Oh.
So I mean, in future you need to get a case fan there, maybe one at the top. I mean, I really prefer one at the top as well, really. You can max all of them, but you don't need it.
1,000 fans.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the same case fans, because then you know how... I mean, I like to get really quiet ones, but they're not very good for airflow. Depending on what model you get.
I could just blow really hard by game.
It depends, because I play my games on speaker and I don't really care if it's loud. Get headphones as well. Actually, don't really care that much. My water cooler sounds like a jet engine. The whole point of having water cooling is supposed to be silent. Right, okay, so this on the top, you can see that. Can you see that?
No, it's good. They can see that part, yeah.
Okay, that goes through the top. So I'll literally 8 pins through the top, 24 pin goes through, the cable management at the bottom. We'll come back to it in a sec. Can you see where my hand is? I'm going to have to move it again, I think. Right, so you're now going to have to put the 24 pin awkwardly in the top, where for the 8 pin, sorry, connector is. It should click and make a satisfying click noise. Then got the 24 pin. I'm actually going to move that because I've got space at the top. Yeah, love cable man. Make it look pretty. So 24 pin on the back. You see? Oh, I'm not wasting my time.
Right, there's a big ass fan in the way. Big ass fan in the way.
Oh yeah. You're going to have to come from below, aren't you? Above. Below. Crap, which way is that one? Alright. It's a bit awkward. 24 pin. This is the lovely one, I remember that didn't click properly. That's it, it's locked. I mean, in future, I've changed my 24 pin. This is like the horrible cable that they provide for this. I don't like this cable at all. It doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel like you press it properly. Alright. That's your 24 pin. Okay, so the next stage now is we connect up all the lovely cables. So we need system and stuff. Okay, let's have a look. System fans. Bring the PCI Express stuff through as well. Can you see that fine?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put this graphics card there. I'm actually going to run that off one PCI Express cable, I think. Let's get rid of one. Definitely use SATA for the hard drive and SSD, so let's put that through. Peripheral SATA. Let's put it on that one closer. Put it there. Put the two SATA cables in. Okay, so we use SATA 1 and 2. Try not to bend it like I'm managing to do. While we actually have loads of spare, should look a bit better. It's just SATA. Right, okay, so we've got, let's see different cables we've got coming from the front. So that's your audio. You've also got reset, USB, there's power there somewhere, power LED, power switch. That's also USB 3 cable, so you've got USB 2 as well. So there's 6 million cables, right? So let's do USB 3 and get out of the way. Big ass connectors, man. Let's use that one. I can get it there. remember when I did it on my one, I couldn't use that one either. It just seems a bit. You really need to do that one before you put the motherboard in. If you use that one. Let's run the USB now. So I've got one for the Corsair link coming back. So you need to match up with the bit where it's blanked out, with the blanked out bit on the board. In it goes. It's HD audio. Where have they put the audio on this board? Audio's over here somewhere. Yeah, audio.
I do like that he knows where everything is and isn't just thumbing his way through it.
I haven't used a fan for ages.
It just looks so off balance, the fan. I mean, it's not. I mean, it just looks like, because it's being propped up by the side, not from the bottom.
Oh, that's the audio. Looks a bit nicer going like that, I think, instead of going across the board. Don't know what you want to run now. I've got power out here. Let's go that way. Bring it back. I don't like. That's what I hate about this cable management thing. It comes off.
Oh, you broke it.
When you stick it down, super glue. I like these thin cables. I should use more of these. Look, it's nice.
Yeah.
This is why I don't like this. Look, it looks a bit cheap. So I change these on my one. The good thing about modular is you can put anything you want.
Yep.
It's nice. The cables they include is not crap. It's just annoying. It's the USB for the front panel and the top USB 2 connector. So that's both USB headers used up. So, but it's all freaking connected. If you get a water cooler, you're going to have to get an adapter for USB. If you want it, because you use both the headers up.
Right, fair enough.
But it's only like 10 quid. You can get like an internal hub thing.
Yep.
That's what I got. SATA's out here. We've got the power to run. This is system fans as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be the fan controller as well. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the fan controller, guys, and you want to bring it around quickly. Just unplug the power bit. Yeah. Actually, I'll move it around.
Alright. Back in. And then
so you've got, this is the power, remember I mentioned the fan controller earlier. So you've got power coming in, Molex power. So it means I'm going to have to connect one of the Molex things up. You've got 3 controls. It controls 3 fans. As you can see, it's not PWM or anything sophisticated. It's only 2 pins changing the voltage. Just a resistor or something, so not complicated. It goes in like there. So you connect it in. That's one of the fans, there's one at the back, so I'll do that later. But so next stage is really just doing the front panel. Just the power switches and stuff. So let's move that back. And then the last thing we'll do is cable management, because I want to see if it works first. It'd be quite funny if you do it and it doesn't work.
no, it won't.
It's never funny. It's painful. I have to remember which way I want to put them in. But you're not going to see it there, so put it there. Oh shit. I always run this wrong, it annoys me. Okay, so, yeah, I didn't mean to swear, kids. I didn't swear. There's no proof. Apart from me telling you so. I have to bleep that out. Okay, so that's perfect. That looks a lot better now. Alright, we got this lovely adapter somewhere that I've lost. Oh, everything.
What does it look like?
It's in a motherboard thing. It's a little header.
You mean
It's a pin thing. No, pin thing. Did get everything out. What's it do? It doesn't really need what I prefer. Oh. You'll find it later, but
What does it look like? And don't just say a pen.
it's got. What's that? Alright, you've got this, you don't have to use it, as I said before.
What does it do?
It just means you can connect everything up outside the case before, because you can see it's really fiddly to do it without actually doing this first.
Smart.
So it's quite a nice little idea really. You line it up correctly, positive needs to be where positive is. If it's a switch it doesn't matter, but if it's an LED it does. So that's a reset switch. Line it up where it says reset switch. Because it makes logical sense, right?
Do you want the LEDs or?
Yeah, because it tells you when it's on. Oh no, I'm not the LEDs for the light. Oh shit, this is power switch. What's that one now? Power LED. Oh, actually, I don't like. Actually, that's got a problem. I do like that. You can move the shielding up and down. So once you finish labelling it, you can move it back to cover the colour, which is annoying. Like red. Some of the things I just hate is stupid. If you're making a build that's not red, it's stupid, isn't it? Right, okay. Front panel. It's that one. Oh, I don't like you pulling across though. Damn you. Nah, I'm not doing that. This is where I get picky and annoyed. Run it neatly underneath and on the top. Cool. And a horrible colour. Damn you.
I'll survive.
Right, really annoyed. What's this random rainbow colour for the audio? Right, okay. I will survive. Anyway, okay, we're going to have to run Rolex as well, which I'm not going to do. But now we're going to have to run it, because we need to power that fan controller. That's if you want to use it. Do you want to use a fan controller?
What does it do?
To control it. I mean, the motherboard can run it on its own, which means it controls it better.
Yeah.
Because you can do that in software then. Or you use a switch at the front of your case. It's up to you which way you want to do it.
They can do it.
Does the motherboard do it? Yeah, cool.
Makes more sense.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's up to you how you want to do it. So connecting the motherboard, you find where that cable is. The cable's up here. We should have saw that earlier and run that earlier. A system fan connector is on the right hand side, so what you're going to have to do is go back through the cable management at the top. Where is it? OCD. Okay. And bring it back for it. Can you see that?
Tilt it a bit more.
Right, okay, so you can see system fan header at the top.
Mhm.
One. So we'll push that in there. It means your system can fully control the fan and adjust the speed relative to how hot it is, which is nicer. More sensible, really. It's the second one down here, which I'm going to use for the rear fan. Let's go around. I'm going to leave these disconnected, so I'm going to put one. Just do it as up, I think.
Do they not need connecting?
No, because just if you want to use the fan control.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
You don't really want to use it. It means connecting up another cable for no reason at all. So right. On its own up there, you can set it there and be useless. Oops. You broke now. Stop breaking things. He's worried about me breaking things.
Because you're holding expensive stuff. I'm holding the piece of plastic cover for the plug.
Yeah, but everything's
I
got
broke
value
that
to certain
because
people.
I am smart.
Everything's got value to certain people. To you it's a bit of plastic, to me it is life. Right. Let's move around.
Okay, you're actually resting on it.
Yeah, I know, I saw that. I will tidy all these occasions up. Okay. Second system fan connector. Some point, wherever it is. Hey. Okay, next stage. We're going to put, because that's the front panel connected fine. We'll put graphics card in. Latency.
Again.
Does it move? Do you want to move it up or whatever you do? I need to see directly in it. Okay, so you're the one losing stuff. Right. Just going to take 2 of the expansion slots out, and then we get some spare screws as well. I love these wires on the back plate. Take the very cheap and inexpensive massive graphics card. That is just about going to fit.
Oh my god, I would have killed you if it didn't.
Oh no, don't worry, this is removable.
Okay.
This is why I bought it. I don't think it is going to fit comfortably. I'm going to move this. Okay, so as we found out, a lovely expensive graphics card does not fit. What do we do now? I don't know. But I have this really clever idea.
I was just going to super glue it to the top.
Oh damn, that was my other idea. Of removing the really large case caddy. Look at that, modular. Sensible things in life, isn't there? I don't want to pick the big one at the bottom though.
What?
Let me do that.
Probably. I mean,
No, it doesn't. Life's too simple. Right, okay, so as we find problems, but we have solutions. We don't really need to take all these out, but we're going to do it anyway. I can't actually use, I'm going to have to use it to get another monitor. I bought a brand new monitor from my cupboard, but it's not actually got DVI or anything, it's only VGA. There you go, look at that. Look at that, people. See, and I just remembered we have not actually taken the plastic off. So it melts.
wow.
Don't worry, instead of finding out after your computer catches fire, I find out now. Being's unpleasant. Cool. Right, there's a plastic at the. I always forget this. You just about see it, see?
Yeah.
Horrible.
That's unnecessary.
It's silly, isn't it? Because it doesn't. I'm sure it writes it in the manual about a mile long, but. You just check in case there's anything in the bars. So it melts. The stickers are fine. That's your warranty. There's a bit there, isn't there? No. Oh.
No, I don't think I'll be right.
There you go, guys. As you send your PC to catch fire. Plastic in. It's life. Put tons of metal in one area, plastic in the next. So this is the R9 390. Really cheap value graphics card with 8 GB of graphics memory. But you can play 4K. It's a lovely graphics card. This is a third person I've told to buy one of these cards. You know, I mean, Nvidia fanboy, but anyway, it makes lots of sense. Fortunately, I think the best value currently on AMD cards. Video with their lovely, not 4 GB memory. Okay, so it's 8 pin, it's 2 8-pin connectors required. I mean, you can run it off 2 separate cables, but which is, like, I suppose, recommended, but the current should be enough on it, 1 cable.
Wait, what?
It's got enough power because it's a single. What is it? Single rail. It has got enough power to run it. It's just people make it look nicer and sometimes prefer to run 2. I mean, I run 1 for my graphics card. It's never caused me an issue with the same graphics card.
Fair.
Okay. Starting to look quite good now, isn't it? Till the lights go off.
We stop moving.
I don't like these bloody cables. Damn you. I will check. If I were you, I would invest in some. Yeah, it's more for aesthetics, though, isn't it?
It's
Sorry, I'm so OCD. After a while, I like to take pride in what it looks like. You have got a window.
I'm just going to draw a picture of a cock and put it in there inside the window. That's got a sticker.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to work out the best place to put the light. Alright, let's do the light later. Alright, I want to see it work now.
Is that everything in?
No, it's actually got an SSD in and hard drive.
Okay.
Just reminded me.
You agree with SK Hynix warranty policy once the seal is broken? I bet I could get into the box without breaking the seal.
Probably could.
Do you think that counts?
No. Do the hard drive, you do the SSD. Accidentally, I bought Rosie a new laptop. This was about $1,500, and they accidentally sent me a second SSD. So, like, to upgrade it. So I was going to upgrade it to a bigger capacity. And now I've got, sweetly, got another SSD. 256 gig. So I know what's going to save me money when I build my own computer for work. I need a hard drive tray screws. Oh, that's if you want to look the tray in place, isn't it? I want thumb screws. I can't use thumb screws, I don't know. No, it's these, isn't it? Why is that only 8 though? It makes no sense. Anti-vibration hard drive screw, that's what I want. Yeah, that makes it, it's definitely making a connection. That is. This is how you know it's a quality case, because it's got the anti-vibration stuff. It makes so much of a racket if it doesn't have that. The metal conducts the sound. Turned into a giant speaker.
Where did you put the SSD? You would kind of like throw it in somewhere.
You can do that if you want. I think it's got, yeah, it's got I think it's on the R5. It has got a rear SSD mount, but you can put it in a bracket, I believe. What's the SSD?
So.
I know. But that's not going to work because I don't know how the connector's going to get. Oh, look, can you see the holes?
Yeah. Fair enough.
Thank you. Sometimes there's logic. Right. Hard drives, tray screw. I think that's these ones then. This must be. Oh no, but that's showing me to screw these in, isn't it? Yeah, it's to lock them in place, the quick release. I don't want them. The word option was never good. Let's use the rubber. Yeah, but it's not. It doesn't vibrate. All right, snap. Piss off. Same time. So used to hard drive. I love SSD so much, but Simon won't let me buy everything SSD. I want to buy the server as an SSD.
The server's not an SSD.
Not currently. I want to buy a new one, which is SSD. Because finance want to access things really quickly,
Yeah.
which is what SSD would be good at. But he says the reliability of SSD is not very good yet. I sort of maybe sympathise with that. But technically, if we get a long warranty with it, it doesn't matter. Well, I suppose if the server breaks, it does. So who chose the SSD option? Crap.
Yeah. We'd love another 3 days of network down. Right, I could leave that out.
This will be where we resume. Where's my, there it is. Power for the SSD, power for the hard drive. Don't think you want to put an optical drive in, do you?
What's an optical drive?
DVD?
No.
I forgot which cable goes to what port, so we'll find out later on in the BIOS.
Sure.
Doesn't really matter. So until we test it, this is what my amazing cable management can do at the back.
I'll surely leave it until you test it.
Yeah, I know. Look at that quality. As you can see, everything's well not laid out. Right, okay, let's test it then. And pause it.
Be brave.
Be brave, be foolish. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. It's quite impressive, isn't it? Nice. I do like the Sapphire graphics card theme going with it. Okay, cool. I'm going to pause it there, guys. No, just set it here.
Good. It's recording now.
Oh my god, that feels so cheap. No, feel that heat. Never felt something so cheap in my life.
It kind of bends when you type on it.
That's my point. Maybe £3 keyboard isn't the way for me. And that really long cable as well.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like Poundland would make it look better. Right. Record it.
Okay, it's recording now.
Recording now.
Mm. You're in the way.
Truth.
You're in the way.
Shit.
It didn't work.
Oh, it's turned on. Oh. Right, ready? This is the moment of truth. This is not staged. Definitely is a moment of truth because I haven't connected the monitor.
Oh my god, this is like...
Oh. Oh. Okay. Where is it? Hurry up.
The monitor's asleep.
It is all running. Yeah, it is coming up. Yes, it's testing. So for the test. Yay! CPU memory change. Yeah, because we just set it up. Run setup. There you go. There you go, mate.
Thank you very much.
Look how silent it is. Can you hear it?
I can barely hear it even if you're here.
So that's why I don't buy cheap stuff.
It runs so smooth.
Just write XMP. Can you move it closer? Can it see anything?
Wait, hold on.
I think it can see the screen.
At the moment, it sees my arms.
Yeah. I can't really read the words though.
Yeah. Move it closer then. You put it on there. Put it on there, I suppose. And then we can sort of see it while we're doing it as well. Oh, I love it when the monitor reflects light. Oh, crap. Damn! I wish we had blinds. Oh, we do. Why are they not down? Okay, so we need to make sure it's in XMP mode, which is what I clicked there. So if we restart now, this is to make sure the memory speed's at 3000, because otherwise it'd be like 13 or 2130 or something. 33. This is what I love about the reliability boards. They take ages when they're testing, so long that you think it's broken. Hurry up, thank you, delete. You can change the lovely image. Alright, now can you see it says DRAM frequency, 3 gigahertz?
Yeah.
And it's slightly overclocked the processor by 300 megahertz, but you're really not going to notice that. Processor temperature, it's quite a warm room actually, so it's probably what the ambient temperature is on motherboard.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes fucking high.
It says out there, yeah, it is 25. Look, I can see the thermostat in the background. If that works. So yeah, so I mean 50 degree, it's only 25 degrees plus the room temperature, that's not that bad. Overclocking, we're not going to go any further I think on this.
No, not got that many fans.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to go with that. What we're going to have to do now is going to build a Windows USB. I've got one downstairs I think. Alright, we'll install Windows on it. Alright, that's it for the moment guys. Cool. And you're still in it. Okay, so after testing, we now need to start doing the cable management, which obviously we forgot about. I've run the lighting like that on the side. I'm not going to put it all on yet because we need to actually do the rest internally. Is that recording time, by the way?
Yep.
This lighting in the middle of it. It's just for your lighting, yeah?
Yeah.
So when just all you need to do is actually, see it's got a plug, so we'll leave this plugged in all the time. So all you have to do is unplug the plug for the light on the side if you want to open the door. You've got a bit of slack as well because you don't want to break it. Okay, so that's there. I think the cable management's quite nice on this side already, isn't it?
That's just a big video of your head, by the way.
Hmm?
That's just a video of a big head.
Yes, I look like a
Done.
thug at the moment.
You got a corn. Power cable.
Got a lovely cheap super mouse as well. Thank you. Right, okay, so let's use this cable management loopholes to make this logical. Let's start using these. Oh, alright, and we'll run down the middle. I think there's a better idea. Yeah, I'll use the little ones. Oh, could have actually waited, Joshua. Before you did that one up. Alright.
What do you need?
Scissors.
Oh, I took more. Oh.
Stop moving stuff. I like it on-
Tidy.
Yeah, don't tidy. That screws people. Yeah, do this without breaking it. Or damaging his case is what I just did. Okay, so let's have you guys flat down the middle. Oh, that's PCI Express one. Main issue when you're doing cable management is make sure the door can close. So don't do them too tight so they can slap and off if they need to. Told you I really hate that big cable, man. Passionately.
It's fine, just hanging there.
And that theory that you need to run cables right for the airflow to work is bollocks. It's been proven by Linus Tech Tips. If you look that up, you can literally stick a massive foam polystyrene thing in the case and it doesn't affect airflow because air goes round everything. Logic. It's quite funny when people say you need to run your cables correctly. Next time, don't lay it that way up. Make sure there's no bowing when you put it on as well, like that. Don't ever do them screw tight because you want to get to the back. Like everybody does, use a screwdriver. Right, what's that look like? Let's get you out of the way.
That's good.
Let's get you back
Come here, let's get you that way.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys have a look. Oh, Zoom does work. That's it completed. Let's get the side panel on. Might want to hold this. Just so I'm feeling it all full.
This is. You need to like. Yeah.
So in the way, it's the fan that's catching on the fan. That might work.
Like it.
Yeah, that's fine. It is going in. Oh, it's just pain, isn't it? I can hear it catching.
What you can do.
I'd have to do it the other one
No,
now.
no, it's fine.
You want to cut the
Okay.
yeah, right, let's do that then. It's clearly hitting this, isn't it? Currently working on the LED strips. Stop them catching on the door. This one as well. Cool. Thank you. That's it. Cool. That's it. And the power.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah? I love the old spec USB 2 at the front, at the top, because they always work. Use a new one, they don't always work. It's your computer, go on then.
Go.
Wow, that's quite nice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And turn the lights up. Now that looks quite sexy. If we got the lights around the top as well, I think it'd be perfect. I know it's a simple thing, yeah.
I mean, you just like run another strip around the other two
it's like
sides.
£7, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably fine. Alright. Sorry, but that is really look sexy. It's so quiet, it's weird. I'm going to take you guys round next to it. Can't hear a thing, that's where one of the fans is. There you go. So that's all finished, and we're going to boot up Windows next, last bit, and do some benchmarking.